Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live stream. My name's Matt Bailey, and you're tuned in to the gathering preview, if you like, is the best way to put it. It's not a big live stream tonight because I don't want to get in the way of what my friend and colleague over at the Oak Barrel is doing tonight. It is Sydney Whiskey Forum Week, or Whiskey Forum Week. What's the best way to put that? Forum Week? Anyway, it's Whiskey Forum is a replacement for Whiskey Fair. I was talking to Scott Fitzsimons over at the Oak Barrel earlier today when I dropped in to say hello, and he said that it would have been today, last year, that I was backbreakingly going up and down those fire escape stairs, moving all those cases of whiskey, banners, tables, chairs, chalk, lighting, everything. It was massive. And this is I'm really excited by September Outturn. But while before I get to Outturn, I just want to say a big shout out to Scott Fitzsimons, who's put together a Whiskey Forum, and well worth checking out. It's the nicest thing I've ever said about you, Scotty. So there you go. I'm kidding, but you know what? Big shout out to Whiskey Forum. There's heaps of live events going on, including one with us, which is coming up. Which I've got 3 boxes on my desk here. I'll show you. I've got 3 boxes on my desk here for 3 different nights of tastings coming up. Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. There they are. Wednesday night is a private tasting, which I'm going to talk more about in Outturn. I'll get to that. Thursday night is our 5-flavor virtual Forte taste. 5-flavor Forte virtual tasting in the middle there. And the top one is the one which we're doing co-hosting with Scott at the Oak Barrel, which I'm really looking forward to doing with him on Friday night. So I'm really hoping you get to see a bit of that. Caleb, can't wait for this month's Outturn. Me neither. It's so exciting. September Outturn's massive. I sort of gave a sneak peek just a moment ago with what was on the screen here. Global Gathering, united in exceptional single cask whiskies. For those who have been a member for a year or more, will remember last September we did the Gathering. Now, this was a series of events around Australia, small format events, tight-knit events around Australia, showcasing just the best of what the society could be, gathering people together. Now, there's one big event in each city, but some cities had little micro events around it, and it was a lot of fun. In Sydney, we had, for instance, we had a Brix night at Brix Distillery, BRIX, in Surrey Hills, where we've showcased some society rums and some Brix rum all together. Can you believe that was a year ago? And the Brooklady Focus night, which was a fantastic night, doing a distillery focus on Distillery 23 or Brooklady, where we featured redder, golder, and blacker still. Unbelievable to taste those 3 in a row. Event Horizon 23.75 and 127.44. How's my memory? There you go. Andrew co-hosting Thursday. I think so. I think he is. I'm hoping he is. He's been running around like a headless chook. We've all been very busy, so we'll see if he can co-host with me on Thursday. I always like the energy and banter that we get with each other, of course, and we love having that energy on screen for you as well. What I have here, however, and I'm keeping the label that side up for now, is I have September's Malt of the Month, and I'm going to show you what this is. Actually, I'm not going to just make you wait a whole video to see it either, so I'll show you what this is. This is September Malt of the Month. Mark is still thinking about that bottle of Corona from the Brix night. What an amazing rum that was. I have a smidgen of that R13.1 in my office. An amazing rum, that one. Truly stunning. I actually poured a little bit over the last few days at the Archieros pop-up bar, which I want to get to, actually. I want to talk about just in a moment. Now, you'll see the first big announcement I want to make tonight, actually. I've lost my there it is. The first big announcement I want to make tonight about the gathering and what's coming up is have a look at your screen right now. It says Global Gathering. That is correct, but it's also the virtual gathering. We have a huge virtual coming up at the end of September, the date of which escapes me, but I'll announce it more online. You'll see it. We have a huge virtual coming up as well, which is really exciting because we've been putting together these virtual packs. The gathering one's been put together by our friends in the UK. We've been putting together our bespoke packs for members now for months, which has been really good. And we've got this one coming from the UK. They've picked out some casks. They're awesome. I might even get a haircut by them because it is getting long, and I won't be able to do hair flicks on that one. So No, this is going to be great. This is going to be a virtual gathering. R13.1. Yeah, I've got a smidge left in the office of that, Mads. Such a great rum. Such a great rum. Unbelievable rum. Saturday, 26th of September. Mark, you're well ahead of me at the moment. Okay. But as you can see on your screen, I'll show you right now. This is virtual gathering and also, like I say, global gathering. What that means, however, is that there's actually in-person events happening as well as online events. Both. Now, most of the in-person events are going to be Tasmania has got one. Brisbane, I think, has got one. Canberra definitely does, and Sydney definitely does. So there's at least 4 cities hosting events for the gathering, which is really exciting. And Saturday, the 26th of September, as Mark said, is the big virtual gathering around the world, and we're gonna host it here in Australia. Andrew and I are gonna host it here from the Whiskey Office. We might do it somewhere else. Actually, we might host it somewhere else. But I got a lot of gear I need to, like monitors and mixing desks and stuff. Book that in, Caleb. Book that in now. There are other in-person events happening as well, however, which is really exciting. Now, last year, I'm going to preview this for you now. Last year, there was a focus night on Bruichladdich. This year, it's a different distillery, and we're going to taste some really fascinating and delightful whiskies from that distillery. I'm not going to tell you which distillery it is yet, but there's a reason I've picked it out. A is because I think it's criminally underrated as a distillery. I think people taste this spirit from this distillery and go, oh, I don't get it. It's like, no, we're going to just dissect why it's so good. Second thing is, I'm co-hosting that one with a very special guest who knows that distillery inside out. He's all the way from the UK. He's here in Australia. He'll be here in Australia for that. Truthfully, he lives here now, but he's going to be co-hosting that one with me. And the third little tip preview I'll give you is that it's a good enough excuse as ever to open a Vaults collection bottling of that release, which we're really looking forward to do. Bam. Robert asks, much planned for Melbourne then? Surprisingly, no. Sorry, Victorians. We're doing all we can for you at the moment with these virtual sets, but no in-person events in Victoria, which is predictable for you guys at the moment. I'm sorry. There will be tons of events on just ultra-exclusive ones. Look, we are not an ultra-exclusive club. We are an inclusive club. We like to make everything as open and as available to everyone as possible. That's why we're doing so many virtual packs. Our first virtual was actually open to members and non-members. We didn't advertise that, and we didn't even mean it to happen, but it happened. There you go. So I have here Malt of the Month for September on my desk. We'll get to that. I, however, want to show you, there's our cover art. I'll blow that up a bit bigger for you all to see. There's our cover art of what's to come, and celebrating our spirit of unity for the global gathering for September. Really exciting. And now I'm going to show you what Malt of the Month is going to be, and I'll preview this cask. I'll preview this on the live stream itself next week. So a good week before the week before. So plenty of time. I want to make sure I'm getting my dates right, actually. No. It'll be next week. The week leading into Outturn, where I start previewing some of the things from Outturn, which will be great. So here it is. I've added a week to the month unnecessarily. The Malt of the Month for September is a gathering cask. So these are casks that Ewan Campbell's picked out from panel as something special worth sharing around. And B, this is something we've got the whole cask, and it even says on the label, exclusive to Australia, with the Global Gathering logo on the side. It is 26.147, so many colors in a rainbow. I'll hold that up for you to see. There it is with the Gathering, their Global Gathering stamp right there on the left. Your left. My left as well. There you go. And then just next to the flavor strip profile, it says exclusive to Australia. I hope I can get that in there. So we've got the whole cask in Australia. I'm really excited by that because plenty to share around. There it is. 26.147, 199 bottles from the total Outturn, a second fill ex-bourbon barrel, and the tasting notes on the label say orange marmalade, lemons washed up on a yellow sandy beach, pink cherry blossom, and red berry squash using sarsaparilla. Diluted, so tasty. We're really excited by being able to pick out a 26 for the gathering. We got offered up a bunch of different options for this, and it was the 26 that really caught our eye, only because it was a sweet, fruity, and mellow. It's Distillery 26. You can't go wrong with the waxy, delightful spirit character that comes off these. And then a special cask that Ian's picked out for us specifically. So yeah, a second fill, or you could call it refill if you want, but it's a second fill ex-bourbon barrel, 57.7% ABV, sweet, fruity, and mellow, and there's plenty to go around. There'll be plenty for everyone to jump on this. So we've got the whole cask, which is exciting. We've got 199 bottles, well, 198 now because one on my desk, but there'll be 190 something available on the website on the day, which is really exciting because we've got this to share this around. There's actually 2 gathering casks. I'm not going to reveal what the second one is just yet, but I will preview it next week. I'll show you a bit more about it next week. I also just want to do a shout out from last weekend, to be honest. That's why I'm here tonight as well. I didn't go live last night because I needed one night off, but it's really exciting to see that we've had such a great few days at Archie Rose. I've pinched that photo from Jimmy Martin, one of our members, who was there with us on the Saturday tour. Lots of photos from the bar as well, where we set up a society tasting station inside the distillery, which was lots of fun. Mark, yes. well put. There's Dan Hutchins-Reid there, the latest addition to the ambassador team. He looks after the New South Wales ambassadorial work for Archie Rose. Spruiking a good word. There's the old distillery behind members just there. Everyone enjoying a few drams of the society with the society there. And I'm going to go to the next photo. How good it was to be able to taste for the society to preview Archie Rose's core range at cask strength straight off the Solera just for members. You know what? It's things like this. It's little sort of membership perks like this that I love being able to offer up to members. Something that is not going to be what's the word for it? You can't go to the bar and order that by a dram, even if you know the distiller at Archie Rose. This is something that was exclusive for members. So we shared around the whole bottle between 2 groups. There was a smidge left at the end of the day, and we shared that around at the bar as well. It was just like, this is their first ever single malt release, and just really cool to be able to share that straight off the Solera. A real focus on the grain element of the spirit, which is really shows in this case. Yeah, a lovely whiskey, really lovely whiskey, really enjoyable, and yeah, there we go. And that was, I think, there's another photo of Daniel showing people around. There's the mash tun. Yeah, just it was a really, really lovely afternoon on the Saturday. The Thursday and Friday were great as well, but just being able to be there during daylight hours and taste a few things was really fantastic. So there it is again. There's that SM core and some of the bottles. I'll see if I can zoom in on that one. Some of the bottles that were bottle killed at the bar over the couple of nights. That was actually just the first night of kills. So there you go. People obviously love their 4s and 53s, 10s and 9s. Really fantastic afternoon, like I said, and really great to share it with members who really appreciated it. I know I appreciated it. It meant a lot to me, members being there, being able to share this experience with us and share a few drams. And like I said, this is probably the only night I'm able to go live tonight formally like this, just solo, because I've got virtual tastings every other night this week from Wednesday to Saturday. So that's what the world looks like at the moment. I might be able to do a live here or there in the afternoon if we've got some time in between, but you'll see it on the page. You'll see it on our group. Just follow group and page. That's how to keep an eye on what's going on. That's what a socially distanced whiskey tasting looks like at the moment at Archie. It doesn't look that bad, to be honest. It just means everyone's got a bit more space on the table, 4 per table instead of there's my share, 4 per table instead of the usual sort of like 6 or 8 per table. And that was the Challenge the Panel event. That was lots of fun. And a big shout out, by the way, to our Brisbane crew. Scott Mansfield, the state manager up there, who's pictured left in the yellow tie, preaching the good word of the society, enjoying a few drams, taking people on a bit of a journey up in Brisbane. And this was hosted the night before the restrictions on 10 people per event came in. So I think we got kind of lucky on that one. It was, by all accounts, a marvelous evening of drams, and good times were had by all, and some great food, a full dinner as well, there's something coming up in Sydney, which we'll announce shortly regarding that as well, which is exciting. And there's some of the apothecary style bottles of which a special whiskey was poured into, which we'll announce soon. And shows you cocktails I don't think so, mate. They weren't up to scratch. I am not a mixologist. You know what? No, they're okay. They're okay. The bar team at Archie Rose, big shout out to anyone from the bar team who watches these streams. And I know some of you do, for putting up with me over 3 nights. That was a lot of fun. And just enjoying all the good things of a good pop up of just sharing good experiences together. I really appreciate it. That was all I want to go over tonight. I'm not going to taste this right now. Like I said, I'm going to preview this next week, but I want to give you a sneak peek of what's to come. 199 bottles, a whole cask for Australian branch, which is really exciting. And it's a really, I think it's going to be, it's a really good price as well. So it's an 8-year-old second fill Klein Leash. I reckon I'll say it, but it's a 26.147, sweet, fruity, and mellow. I've tasted it once already, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic whiskey. It's as simple as that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it might even be in the I think it might be in the 5 flavor Forte. Am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. I'm definitely wrong. I'm definitely wrong. But that's all right. There's some really awesome whiskeys in that. It's in something coming up. I don't know. But either way, here we go. That's what's on. Flicking between Scott at the moment. My God, that sounds so wrong. Mark, yes, I already said that this. Scotty's on live as well at the same time because Whiskey Forum's on this week, so I don't want to take up too much time. I'm sure if you're enjoying another stream from Scott, please do so. We're really looking forward to working with them on Friday night. This week is going to slay me. I swear. I promise. I'll work out what day it is eventually. Friday night with Oak Barrel. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Just a quick one to say, 26.147 is coming. The gathering's coming. In-person events, especially those who are living in Brisbane, Canberra, Sydney, and Tassie. Keep an eye out because we've got some very special things planned. And really looking forward to that. I'm really bummed I can't get to Tasmania, but we've got a great host, of which our Tassie members will know quite well. Mark Teague says, coincidentally, I'm featuring a 26 at the Star in September. There you go. Good to hear. I'd love to know which one you're featuring, Mark. And if you need any help, let me know. In the meantime, have a great night, everyone, and I'll catch you all. Soon. Yeah. Cheers.